Hey guys, what's up? This is Shark talking. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about Tales of Crestoria, and I'm happy to announce that the game is now live. It's working. Everyone is playing. It's a good game. I will be covering this game on this channel, so I will try to explain the best characters for you to start with, and also the best characters for you to re-roll. So let's just click on start of the game. I won't be taking too much time here because everyone knows how to start this game. Just talk about you can actually skip one thing here that collects your data, so please do not allow them. Just click reject and just try to skip through all your content. There will be some movies, there will be some tutorials. Click skip on everything until we get to the gift box where we have the pre-registration rewards. I will skip through all of this. You see, 1.3 gigabytes of download. Okay, so a little before you get access to your gift box, you have to summon selector. This is where it gets interesting because you won't have access to all SSR characters in this game. The original characters from Tales of Crestoria will not be available. But that's not a problem because most of them are not so nice in my opinion. So select summon, it will show you the list of the characters that you can choose. And here, well, there will be a lot of different options with tier lists on the game right now. Because people don't have access to too much information yet. So do not believe any tier list. You should even take this with a grain of salt. Even my opinion. But guys, there's something here. Most of these characters are damage dealers. Some of them are chainers because they have lots of hits with their combos. Some of them have lower cooldowns, they are faster. Some of them also have more powerful, larger cooldowns. But in my opinion, you should not be aiming for any type of damage dealer. You should start with Estelle. Estelle is a character that can heal. We don't have many healers in this game, and also not only that, let me click in long pressers. You can see that her Mystic Art will attack the enemy with only one hit, that's okay. But it will restore the HP of all allies by 45%. There's an SR character that can also heal and buff, but she does not attack much often. So this is a character that you can use to still deal damage, still and also heal all allies. The other one heals for 20%. It may not be enough in the future, so getting Estelle as your main choice is important. Because when you are aiming for reroll, you can just choose through a lot of different damage dealers. She is the only one that is a good healer and also attacks. You can see that she also has one attack for 7 hits. So my recommendation is Estelle. Start with Estelle, but take this with a grain of salt, okay? So let's just choose her. Okay, so now we are getting our login rewards. You can see that these are the pre-registration rewards. Celebration, tickets, very nice. You'll be able to perform 24 summons with what we get by starting the game. Okay, and after all that skipping, we are finally on the gift box. We can get all the pre-registration rewards. Let's just click on claim all. Like I said, you will be able to perform 24 summons. Some of them will come from tickets, 13 will come from tickets, and 11 will come from your gems. You should be using all of them in my opinion right now because it's where you can get a good start, or else you just keep rerolling, never play the game. Let's click on summons, and now you can summon for the original characters from Tales of Crestoria, like Kanata. He's one of the ones that I recommend. I will just click here on content, so we will talk about all the characters that you can summon on this game and my recommendations as well. You can see this is the list. So you have like... We have 21 SSR characters available in the game. I think we should only be aiming for them. They are very good SR characters as well, but they not have access to Mystic Arts. They lose way too much by missing that. Buffers and debuffers and healers can work being on SR Heresy, but damage dealers I don't think so much. So I will just click here and show you guys my list. This is my list. You can see this is my recommendations. You start with Estelle and then you can get all of these other characters. I'll be showing you one by one. The first one is Kanata. Kanata is the protagonist of the game. In this version of him, an SSR is different from the one that you get when you start. So it's very different, better. You see he has a skill that increases attack for all allies, and it doesn't really depend on being a different element or different type. You see lots of buffs in this game are related to the weapons you use, or also the element that you use. And this guy here also has a cooldown of 2, another of 4, but it hits all enemies. I think it's a good combination of things. His Immortal Stone is also for 24% attack. That's pretty awesome in my opinion. After that, you see we have like the next a recommendation is stun. Stun is a finisher. He is very fast. Is a fast finisher because he has very nice cooldowns. One of the highest attacks in this game. 12% increase on attack and also increase of all A gauge for fire lights. This is not so important, but he has very good amounts of damage with a Mystic Art that is not so slow. It charges fast, in my opinion. The next one in recommendations is Leon. Leon is one of the most complete characters in this game. He has good hits with his Mystic Art being 29 hits, a very fast Mystic Art charge. He also has cooldown 2 and 3 on his skills. 3 hits with normal attack, one of the best allies that you can get in this game. He also has a 10% increase to all attacks and also more for dual blades. We won't find many dual blades, but the increase to all allies is already good enough. So the next one is Rita. Yeah, let's check on Rita. Rita is, in my opinion, a good character. She's a arts type. She uses spells, and you can see that she has also cooldowns 2 and 3. 10 hits with the arts number 2. Very nice. She also has access to attacks to all allies when it's 20 hits. Very easy to get that. She has balance and status, not as much as attack as the other ones, but I think she's fast. Has a very powerful mystical art with 460 damage with all-way gauge being a little slow when compared to the other ones, but still very nice. So let's talk about the next one. The next one is Kanono, and she has a lot of attack. You can see 3000.600. She has a 10% attack to all allies, and also he covers when using longswords. Longswords is just great sword on this game. And she also has a very good cooldown of 2 and 3 with good number of hits. I like this character. She also gets more damage with critical hit damage. And the next recommendation, in my opinion, is Ludger. Ludger is very unique right now in the game because he's a debuffer. You know, you can use SRs to be debuffers, but he also brings damage. He has an interesting setup with 10% of attack to all allies after 20 hits and 13% to all dark allies. He works very well with Leon, and he also has a cooldown 2 and 4. He debuffs the attack and the defense of the enemy for 2 turns. Very nice because we probably need this in the future, especially on raids. And after this one, the last one is just Velvet. Yeah, Velvet is one of the best damage dealers in this game. She's a little slow, I do understand that, but her Mystic Art is very powerful, 450%, 4 hits. She doesn't have many hits, but she has very nice amount of power that can be unleashed on battles that you do not need to prolong any further. She will use the first and the second art, and probably sometimes will be more than enough to kill the enemies. She also has attacks to all allies and also martial arts types after 20 hits. So this is my recommendation, guys. I think these characters are the best ones in my opinion. The other ones can be good sometimes. I mean, there's no bad character in this game. They all try to fill a role, and all of them are viable. So you may try to think about getting 3 SSRs to get a best start. The one that you choose and 3 more, or maybe just 2, depends on your luck. I'll be trying to aim for 3 SSR besides Esther. So okay, you see that we have lots of options to summon for here. I always start with this. We have 3 tickets to summon with an SR plus guarantee. 3 summons, okay. I always click on skip because I don't want to watch everything. I don't think it matters all that much the SRs that you are getting here because you can get more in the future. It has a chance to drop an SSR, but it didn't. So the next one is this. You see that we have 10 tickets. Didn't get any SSR. Sad. This account will probably be re-rolled. And then now we can just unleash this. This is a standard summon that uses gems. You see, we got 1 SSR, and it's Kohaku. I don't like this girl so much. She has a very nice memory skill, but besides that, I don't think she's all that good. Okay, so this account will be re-rolled, and in order to re-roll, you have to clear data. There's no other way, unfortunately. Maybe sometime someone will find a way to help with this process, but the game will detect your root, and there's no way to just delete the information of the account without clearing the data. So, okay, I think this helps out. I hope this can help you deciding which character that you want to start. I do believe starting with the healer, it's better because we won't have more chances to get a healer in the future. She will be very hard to find, and maybe they will release more healers in the future, but starting now with a healer will help you. That's my opinion. So give a like to this button. Also subscribe if you haven't. I will be covering this game alongside Romancing Saga. So we will see each other on the next video. Bye.